I visited 100 Palia Plots designed by Nintendo Switch players. It's a lot harder to design plots, but I decided to break down my favorite 8 into 2 categories. One was the amazing use of building blocks, and the second one was pretty builds. It may be outdoor, there are a few indoor scenes. So let's start with my first category. Amazing building blocks. This one right here, which is Wonder Fair, has to be one of my favorites. And the reason is there are no actual buildings on this plot. It's also really pretty. Their use of lights here, I just can't even imagine the number of light bulbs they made. But look, they made this little market scene, and each building, custom made, is entirely different. You have a sushi shop, you have a bar, maybe a ramen shop. This is a game room. It looks like one of those things where you throw a beanbag at something and knock it off. But what was really amazing was that mug on top of the bar. There's no way to get to it, but there is an upstairs in that building as well, so I went up there. And it was just astounding. Good job. My next amazing use of the building blocks is tea with oolong. I love the entry here. You're just dropped right into it. And then you could see to my right there when I spun the camera, there was a dock, so we're going to head over there next. They have a great use of trees here. Nice foresty feel. The dock starts really close to the entrance, which is rare. I don't quite understand the lamppost in the middle of the dock. But they have like this little maze type thing over the entire body of water. It was really fabulous. Then they had this little hidden area where the tree is. Fantastic. Then inside their house, they have this grand entrance where they brought the flowers inside. Alright, this next one here, it's very unassuming when you actually get on the plot. You can't see anything behind the house. You have to actually go through the house. So let's go. Wow! I was completely blown away. The use of blocks, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a one-way in, one-way out kind of thing. I couldn't quite figure it out. But I did discover that this is the path that you can take to get to the highest point on the plot. I had a big problem building my treehouse. It kept giving me an error. This proved to me that it was not a height issue. Alright, the next one truly was my favorite of this group. Amazing use of building blocks. Look to my right. Do you see that tower? As you can tell from their title, I have a water slide. They built a water slide at their pond. Takes a lot of work to get up to the top, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. And then it just puts you right back on top again. You don't have to crawl back up. A lot of fun. Thank you definitely for this. This was a real joy. The next category for me was amazing plot designs. This could either be inside or out. This one right here actually incorporated both. There wasn't a lot going on as far as like beauty on the plot, but they did incorporate a lot of building blocks, and I really like their interiors. So first, I'm going to show you their wonderful dock over here. It's very basic, but they incorporated this wonderful elevated building. Then, if you go all the way around the absolutely huge house to the back pond, there is another deck. They also built this really fun little car with blocks. Alright, now inside, in their second story, they did one of the attic spaces. So I wanted to add that in as well. And then their interiors were just so basic and beautiful. I felt like I wanted to live here. I mean, look at this kitchen. This is great. I mean, they didn't make it a kitchen for cooking parties. It was more like a service area. But they have this cozy little kitchen here. It's so well decorated. It's not cluttered. Then they have this really neat dining space here. Then upstairs, look at this. I mean, I have an animal sanctuary, but I kind of felt like this was this person's animal sanctuary. They had every plushie they had gotten in the game, whether Singularity 6 gave it to them through Twitch drops or they found it. Truly fantastic. Alright, the next one, My Petite Cottage. And this one was an absolutely beautiful build outside. That's why I wanted to show it to you. They also have a little dock space. And I really love seeing Nintendo Switch players do this because it's a lot harder on the Nintendo Switch. They added some of the summer furniture, which I myself haven't even used yet. And then I really like this pond area over here with the different subdivided plot areas in there. They used a lot of buildings on this plot. They had this lovely little garden area. And then this room. I love this room with all of their trophies. And then you went around the corner. And they had this really cool workspace that they had created out of the building blocks. This Palia player asked people in chat if they would go to their plots. I said sure, as long as you're Nintendo Switch. They said they were. And oh my gosh, it was just so gorgeous. I mean, look at the use of color. They have all these plushies around here. Really pretty. It kind of made me wonder if they were Animal Crossing players because, like, everything had their neat little area, neat little fenced-in area. This was adorable. It looks like a pack is running through their yard. And then they have this great little pond area with everything customized. I just love purple, so maybe I'm a little biased, but it was really great. And then they had this area right here with all of their growable furniture. And then this lovely fountain area. Alright, then inside, on their second story of their home, they built this attic space, which I haven't seen a lot of Switch players do. And then they had a couple of these really fabulous rooms, but again, purple is my favorite color, so maybe I'm a little biased. I like this room too, as well. Alright, now on to the last one that I liked. And this one, I mean, look at all these trees. They're fabulous. I really like the entryway with the dragon lights and the pathing and the arbors going through the trees. They did have a little dock area. I didn't go to it in this video. But then, again, it's very, like, Animal Crossing-ish. They had, like, all of these separate little spaces decorated their own little way. This nice little garden area here. And then this was absolutely stunning. I wish they had done more of this on their property, but they still have time. And then over here, they had a shooting range, which was very cute. And then through here, another absolutely stunning area with the fountains and the flowers and the custom pathways and the gazebo, which I don't happen to have myself yet. The next round of plot tours, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to continue to highlight Nintendo Switch plots. Thank you for watching.